Assalamu alaikum class. Today we will start our unit number 5, the life cycle of a plant. In this unit we will discuss all about plants. Students, there are 4 main groups of living things. These are producers, consumers, decomposers and scavengers. What are producers? So students, producers are those living things that can make their own food by themselves in the presence of sunlight, water and carbon dioxide. The example of producer is plants. Here in this unit we will discuss about plants in detail. Students, as we have discussed that plants are called producers because they make their own food. They differ greatly in size, shape and the type of environment in which they live. Plants produce various things such as flowers, fruits, seeds, vegetables, stems, leaves and roots. We will discuss all of them in our later part. So students, can you guess which part of a plant helps a plant to reproduce? The answer is flowers. Yes, flower is the part which helps plants to reproduce. All seeds come from flowers. Flowers help plants to reproduce or make copies of themselves. So class, flower is the part of a plant which contains seeds, and these seeds are used to reproduce a plant. Here, look at our watermelon plant. Class, in first picture we can see that a tiny bud appears on the stem of a plant. In second picture we can see that the bud grows into a flower. And in third picture we can clearly see that the flower grows into a fruit. So class, this watermelon fruit has many seeds which can be used to plant a new watermelon plant. So this is how the whole process occurs. Our next topic is fruits and seeds. Students, have you ever noticed that all fruits do not have the same number of seeds? When fruit grows from one flower, they contain seeds. Not all fruits have the same number of seeds. Some, like the mango, have only one large seed. Others, like papaya and watermelon, have many tiny seeds. So it is clear that all fruits have different number of seeds. Dispersal of seeds. Dispersal means बिखरना. Dispersal of seeds, which means बीजों का बिखर जाना. Seeds are dispersed in many ways. When a seed is broken up or dries up, its seeds may fall into the soil near the plant, and they are dispersed by wind, animal, water and by humans. Now we will discuss all of them one by one. Dispersal of seeds by animals. Seeds are eaten by animals along with fruits, and the seeds are excreted. Excreted means खारिज होना, or to release from the body as a waste product. So जब animals fruits खाते हैं तो उनके साथ seeds भी उनकी बॉडी में चले जाते हैं, और वो जब उन्हें अपनी बॉडी से excrete कर देते हैं तो इस तरह से भी seeds का dispersal होता है. The next way of dispersal of seeds is wind. Many seeds are scattered by the wind. Scattered mean बिखरना. They can be scattered by explosion. Explosion means फटना, यानी जब fruits या flowers फट जाते हैं तो उनके seeds हवा में बिखर जाते हैं और एक जगह से दूसरी जगह चले जाते हैं. The next way of dispersal of seeds is water. Seeds can be carried by the flow of water. And lastly, the farmer collects seeds and plant them in the soil. So these all are the methods or ways in which seeds can be dispersed. Our next topic is germination. Germination means ugna. Seeds usually have a hard covering. Inside each seed there is a baby plant. When a seed is put into the soil and gets enough water, sunlight and air, it grows into a new plant. This process is called germination. Now we will discuss the process of germination with the help of a diagram. So class, you can see that there is a seed in the soil. You can see that in point 1, there is a seed in the soil. In step 2, we can see that the seed begins to grow. We can clearly see the green part. In third step, we can see that the roots appear and begins to grow. We can see the tiny green hair of roots. In fourth step, we can see that the shoot pushes up and begins to grow. In step number 5, we can see that the tiny roots take in water and the plant is growing upside the ground. In the sixth and the final step, we can see that the shoot grows green leaves. So class, this is the whole process of a plant from a seed to a proper plant. And this process is called germination. So students, in this part you have learned that what are producers, how plants reproduce, in how many ways seeds can be dispersed, and what is germination.